Another edition of Talking with Heroes talk show program. I am Bob Calvert, your host. We're on the internet at www.talkingwithheroes.com. Our online news site is www.thankyouforyourservice.us. For those of you watching for the first time, our programs from Afghanistan or any of our programs, this is not a political program. Don't mean to disappoint anybody, but this is not about politics. It's all about supporting our troops and their families, the wounded, veterans, support groups. That's what we're all about. And we've been over to Iraq 3 times, and many of you probably know already, you've been watching the videos. We're now in Afghanistan, and we're mainly with the 4th BCT, 4th ID, out of Fort Carson, filming their progress stories and the positive stories. And we're going to be talking with, in just a few minutes, a Sgt Michael Masterson. He's an Army Reserve, and we'll be hearing his story. But before we get started, I want to again thank the people that made this trip possible. Without them, I wouldn't be here. Rob Brazell out in Boulder, Colorado, with returntowork.org. That's the number 2 in the middle. Blackhawk.com. Check out their website, and they've got a great catalog too. Anthony Pace with freedomhunters.org. He's also based out of Colorado, takes troops out on hunts. Alan Gray with newsblaze.com. Bill Wisniewski out at Fort Benning. He films everything for Airborne. His website is www.5jump.com. Sportsman Warehouse, based out of Colorado Springs, but they have other stores. Check out their website at sportsmanswarehouse.com. Thank you to their manager in Colorado Springs, John Fly. Eric Chia, our webmaster, who's been helping me with this project from day one. He's based in Olathe, Kansas. Colin Clark out of Elizabeth, Colorado. You'll be hearing more about his environmental pallets here very soon. Long-term sponsor, very good support of the troops. Debbie Gregory with militaryconnection.com. It's a site for everybody involved in and out of the military. Just a great information there. soldiersangels.org. You're hearing many of the soldiers here, troops here, talk about Soldiers Angels. And Chief Warrant Officer retired Dennis McCormack, he retired from Fort Carson out of Colorado Springs, helped me a lot with training, preparing me for this mission. And so just go to their websites, check them out. Just again, without them, we would not have been able to make this trip possible. And I want to thank all of you who have been watching the videos. And you're sharing them with others. That's how we're going to get these out to 1 million+ people. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be talking here with a Sgt Michael Masterson. Welcome, Sgt Masterson, to TalkingWithHeroes.com, and thank you for your service to our country. I appreciate you taking the time to do this interview. And a little while we're going to also walk around. So we're going to show some of the sites here at FOB Fenty to the people that are watching the video. If we could start out, just share a little bit about yourself, your military career, how long you've served, and maybe just some highlights from your career.
All right. Let's see. The first time I came in was straight out of high school. That was in the early 80s, during the Cold War. That was 83 to 86. I was an infantryman, and I was stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington. I got out in 86, like I said, did various jobs and was working pretty steadily, and then got laid off. I was married at the time, so we talked about it, and I ended up coming back in April of 97. And I went to just a school at Fort Lee, Virginia. And after that, I went to Fort Bliss, Texas, and then to Korea for a year, and then Fort Carson, where I was assigned to the 3rd Armored Cavalry Regiment. We went to, our first deployment was OIF-1, which is in 2003 to Iraq. After that, went back to Carson, stayed 10 months, and then deployed again to Iraq for OIF-3. Then the 3rd ACR disbanded after we got back in. I think it disbanded, I'm not really sure, but I think it was 2007 or 8, and I switched over to the 4th ID and stayed at Carson. And this is my 3rd deployment, first one to Afghanistan.
Great. Well, you've been busy, that's for sure.
Right.
You've been in for a long time with a break there, I guess, over about 10 or 11 years.
Yes.
Okay.
I had it was right at 11 years.
So when you came back in and went to Carson, you basically switched over to public affairs. Is that right, or how'd that happen?
No, I'm actually a 92 Alpha, which is a logistics specialist. You know, currently I'm public affairs. Kind of got AU'd into it. I was the next incoming NCO, and they needed one in public affairs, so I said, okay. You know, basically, I figure I can, you know, what I can learn on the run. You know, and we had some great soldiers that, you know, was able to teach me quite a bit about it.
So your original MOS, you're not really utilizing here at all, or do you still some?
No, not at all.
Okay. So share with us a little bit about what you've been doing. You've been here almost a year now, getting ready to go home, right?
Right.
Okay. Just kind of go back a little bit, just talk about the beginnings and just kind of evolve through the year. And any progress you can share with us too,
Right.
but just talk about what you do first.
Well, like I say, at the beginning, I came to this unit, the 4th Brigade, and like 2 months before they deployed to Afghanistan for OAF 10, got thrown into the public affairs arena and got over here and pretty much started going out to FOBs and stuff for, you know, some stories. And my first real story was on election day. I was attached to 212, and we were overwatching the election center in Chapador, which is in the Kunar province, Depeche Valley. And I got some action footage of some firefights, which is, you know, received a cab for that because they were pretty hot and heavy on us there for a while until we, you know, called in some jets and dropped some bombs on them.
So they were trying to stop the election? Is that what they're trying to do? The
Just
Taliban?
interrupt it and,
Yeah.
you know, discourage locals from coming out and voting.
But it didn't discourage
Basically.
them?
No, not at all. The locals, they were actually still walking up and down the roads and stuff when the attack was going on.
Wow,
So,
that's
yeah,
amazing.
they're kind of, you know, it's like they're almost immune to their surroundings and what's going on. If they got something focused in their mind, they're going to go do it. So it was a pretty good turnout. But after that, you know, we headed back, and, you know, one of the route clearance vehicles that was hit by an IED, so we had to stop there and basically recover the vehicle and get the injured out, medevac, and we ended up staying there the night trying to recover the vehicle, but we had to blow it in place, so that was pretty interesting. And headed back to Blessing, and, you know, after that I came back here, and we've had, you know, so many reporters in and out. About the only chance I have to go out anymore is I've done too many memorial services. I filmed, I think, 13 memorials, or give or take. So
Yeah, I'm going to one tomorrow with the chaplain for it's FOB Blessing with the memorial services.
All right, and that's, you know, way too many.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
One too many is too many.
Yeah, that's kind of that's what I hate about this. You know, especially in this job is, you know, you have to do stuff like that. But at the same time, it's good for, you know, families back home and stuff to see what exactly goes on for these type of memorial services and stuff.
Okay. Well, it's good for the families to see the respect that's given here too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Reporting from here in Afghanistan, I am Bob Calvert, your host at TalkingWithHeroes.com. Talk about care packages, letters from home. Do you get them here, or is it more, you do get them here at the PI office?
Defenders of Freedom, I'm pretty sure, I think they're, you know, out of Texas. I know the one that's always sending me stuff. Joan Anderson, she sent me so many packages and stuff. It's ridiculous.
Isn't it Donna Cranston's group? Maybe not. I know she's with the USO in Dallas.
I know the person that was named was on the box that always received
Defenders of Freedom.
Yeah, and it was just, you know, there for a while. It's like, every day we were getting boxes, you know, around Christmas time, of course, and it was phenomenal. And of course, my sister, she had a church, her church sent a bunch of boxes out here for soldiers in our unit as well, and you know, the kids and stuff, sent you know, homemade greeting cards and stuff, and that was awesome. I mean, it was so many, and you know, you just can't answer them all or, you know, anything like that, but it was so, you know, nice. I think I still have a few in my desk, you know, the greeting cards and stuff, and it was really nice.
But it means a lot to get them.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always tell people if you don't get an answer, it's okay. They really appreciate it. They're just very busy.
Yeah, and it's really kind of hard to answer from here, you know, just especially like if they send it as a group or whatever, and it's just got one address to answer to. But yes, it helps a lot.
Yeah. What church was it? Or is it? Remember the name? That's okay.
Yeah, I could not remember.
What home? You said your hometown?
Well, it's my sister's hometown in Virginia.
Okay, great. Do you want to give a shout out to family and friends back home, even though this may go online by the time you get home, but go ahead. Just look in the camera and say hi to some people.
Well, I'd like to say hi to all my family, my mom and sisters and brothers. Everyone is still living in Virginia except for my older brother. He lives in Tennessee, Kingsport, Tennessee. Hey, bro, he probably won't see it because he doesn't watch any TV or listen to radio or nothing. He's always busy working. But and my son, of course, back in Virginia as well.
How old is your son?
He's 21.
Good. They'll all be glad to see you come back home for sure. Okay, so what are we going to do next now? We're going to just kind of walk around the FOB a little bit, FOB Fenty?
Yeah, we'll walk around and show you some, you know, how we're living here.
Okay.
Some new buildings going on that unfortunately we won't, you know, enjoy as much as the next group, but that's the way it works. You know, you come in, you build, and make it better for the next group coming in. So.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and go outside and walk around.
Welcome to FOB Fenty. We're going to do a little walk around and show you some of the amenities we have here on this FOB that, you know, a lot of the outlying posts do not have, such as, you know, the cops and OPs and stuff. And first, we're just going to start off with the U.S. mail, which is really important to the troops around here. And this will be the post office up here,
right here
coming
on the
up
left?
on the left. Yeah, this is where all our packages come through and goes out. And this whole building is dedicated to the Postal Service.
So now when the troops can actually drop an envelope in there, right? Free mail on the envelope, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, mostly down through here, these are living quarters for some of the senior people that work in the TOT for the headquarters company. And this way, you see the Big Ten up here.
These are the little vehicles I've been driving around on some of the FOBs.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of these little vehicles around. Most of them, you know, contractors use them a lot because they're just the right size for this FOB.
There's got a little sign here that says Post Office Customer Entrance. Okay.
And right here to your left, charges, that's our finance department. That's where we go to get our cash in, or if we got problems with our Eagle cash card or whatever it is, they can figure it out in here.
Okay, down there?
This one right here.
Right.
See the big finance?
Yep, I see it. Got it on here.
This fenced-in area here, this is for the MPs. Throughout the FOB and protect their entry points. Of course, up here on the left, we've got some local shops offering things, barbershops, rugs, DVDs, CDs, cameras, watches, whatever it is you want.
Just walk down here real quick.
Right.
Okay.
You can easily get it.
Yeah, I've been in some of these stores. Actually, I got a couple things in here from my son-in-law and my grandkids and my daughter.
Yeah, it's great for, you know, some gifts you can take back home that you normally wouldn't find in the States. They also have quite a few of these shops selling guns. Got to be careful. Now, I believe there's like 3 of these shops that has internet service. They provide internet service for folks over here on this FOB. It's wireless.
Oh, they can just come in with their own laptop?
Roger.
Okay.
They pay a certain amount every month to access the internet.
So they don't have to get in line at the MWR. I see some of them sitting in line for hours. Yeah, sometimes. Reporting from here in Afghanistan, I am Bob Calvert, your host at TalkingWithHeroes.com.
Been in there a couple of times. They keep adding stuff to it.
Inside?
Yeah, we can go inside.
Okay, let's go inside the gym. I know there's one right near me where they got me staying. So folks, we're going to go inside the gym here. Oh, wow. Nice. Wow.
Like I said, this is our newest gym. It's got all new equipment and stuff in it.
I'll let you walk along the camera so you can... Oh, okay, so can I walk over here and just film? Okay, we're just going to scan here, folks. I'll just type in the voice. Wow, this is definitely a very nice gym. Keep our troops safe. Okay, we're back outside now, and Sgt Masterson's taking us now into the PX, and obviously the troops know what this is when they're deployed, but the families don't usually get to go inside here other than on the bases at home. Pretty similar here, it's just not as large. Okay, here we go, we're going inside. Who are you talking, sir?
Alright, as you can see, they're out of chew again. That's a big source over here is the chew, the dip, the skull, the Copenhagen, what have you.
You just walk up and down the aisles?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Of course, we have reading materials here, mostly magazines.
And the cards that people can send home.
I think that's depends on how many.
So if you're not getting cards,
That's okay.
Here, I'll get another card.
You got chips and stuff. Canned foods. Beef jerky is very popular.
Yes, it is.
Have to get our Wild West snacks, see if we can get them in the PX. I got a real healthy beef jerky, not that these are not.
Right.
Good guys out there in California that run Wild West snacks. And we got freezers, and they keep the candy will melt out here, right?
Yes, it'll melt like really fast, so you should
It's kind of surprising it's not as hot this morning as it has been the last few days.
Yeah.
But it probably will be.
And of course, back here is all your muscle supplements and what have you.
So it's kind of a little bit of a miniature of the PXs back home. It's just not as big.
Right.
Yeah. And you got the drinks, energy drinks. These are the health and muscle products. Got electronic stuff here. The carpets they put in their living quarters, right?
Yes.
fast. Hygiene products, batteries. I've actually bought a few things in here I needed for hygiene. These containers to put in the rooms for the living quarters. Bottles over there. Juice and water. DVDs.
Yeah, this is the entertainment section. It's kind of sparse, but it's better than nothing.
That's probably because they come off the shelf pretty quick, I would imagine.
That's true too.
What's over here? Oh, shoes.
Yeah, shoes and some
Bags.
bags.
Back in the back, we have just accessories and stuff. Let's go back out here. Back of Sgt Masterson's head here. We got some more bags here. Pillows, blankets. Sometimes of the year it does get pretty cold out here too, doesn't it? Or at least up in the mountains.
Yeah, up in the mountains it's really cold. Not so much here.
Yeah, and we got towels. When the soldiers get finished, they stand in line right with civilians. Anybody that's here working that has a CAT card, right, can command a
Yes.
card, an identification card, stereo equipment. T-shirts all the way down to the end.
Some computers and cameras.
Well, they got computers too, laptops. Oh wow, I didn't see that last time I was in here. Excellent.
Cameras are big.
Oh, there's a camera just like mine, except it's a Sony. This is a Nikon. Digital. TVs too. And we are checking out. Great. Well, thank you, Sgt Masterson. We'll just go ahead and go back outside now. Reporting from here in Afghanistan, I am Bob Calvert, your host at TalkingWithHeroes.com.
Next we have the chapel coming up on the left. That's where the chaplain holds all of his services and stuff.
Okay, can we go inside, do you think?
Sure.
Because I haven't been in there yet, and we'll be with him for the next 2 days. Of course, I can say that now because it's later, but
Right.
we're going to FOB Blessing to the memorial service. I believe it's for a soldier named Kennedy.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it on the news report I got this morning. Can we see if we can go in?
The entrance is on the other end. This
Okay,
is
let's
this
get
end is their offices.
Okay.
This in here is the office area.
Right. The brigade chaplain, Major
Major Maddie.
Maddie.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, since we're on this end, we'll just walk around this way and go into the resilience.
Is that the resiliency room?
Yeah. Basically, it's just a room for like if you ever need time just to chill out and take a break from whatever it is stressing out or whatever. You can go in there and sit down and well, we'll show you what all's in there.
Yeah, sure. I'll follow you in here.
And if you want, the chaplain has a room right next to it, and you can call him in if you want to talk with him.
Okay, then we'll go around and go in the front of the chapel.
Yes. Right here's the
Combat stress control. So if they need somebody to really talk with, things are getting to them, they can just come right here.
Right.
Here he is, Brigade Chaplain Maddie. He is the chaplain of the entire 4th BCT, 4th ID.
Right.
We'll be spending some time with him tomorrow and Monday at different FOBs. This warrior resilience. You want to talk a little bit, Sgt Masterson?
Yeah. So basically, you just come in here and chill out if you just want to get away from it all.
I'll tell you more about him now.
Go there and get with the chaplain.
I sent most of my
talk to you.
department.
That's what's hurt as well. Plenty of snacks in here, books. We got Xbox and Wii and PlayStation.
Yeah. That'd be Staff Sergeant Schneider's in there.
No, that's the chaplain Brown.
Okay.
Captain.
Okay, what's going on? You want to see if it's okay with them, Franklin?
No, that's fine.
Okay. And we got books right here as we enter the chapel.
And this is where they hold their
Yeah, it's
services.
definitely general positive. And I tell people a lot what I want in particular is not necessarily what I'm going to do. If I had the service that I really want, it'd be like very, very contemporary music, random liturgical elements thrown in, very biblical, practical things, you know.
So these are the
So
replacement
some won't go that way,
chaplains?
I do
I'm
want
not
to
sure.
find
That's
that's
what I think he was talking
That's
about.
the service that more soldiers come to, is a more contemporary focus.
News report? Didn't sir.
How you guys doing?
He did, sir.
Trying to give people back home a glimpse inside some of the chaplains. Are you the replacement?
I'm a replacement for Captain Paul.
Oh, great. I'm Bob Calvert. We're talking to us. I'll give you my card in just a second. I'll be coming back over in September. I'm going with Chaplain Maddie tomorrow. Let's go up front here. That's a real nice chapel.
Yeah, it's not bad. At least the other place he had before they moved over here.
Was it, let's see, where's the other chapel? It was Camp Hughie.
Huey?
Huey. It was actually a tent. And they do a good job in there. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and go back outside now. Where are we going to go next? The DFAC?
Sure, since it's right here.
Okay, we're going to go outside now, folks.
We can't go through, the normal chow hour
No,
type,
right.
but we can go into
We can go
sandwich
in now.
type.
Okay. Okay, folks, we're inside the DFAC now, so I'm going to let Sgt Masterson start describing what we're seeing.
Well, basically, this is the off hours part of the defect where you come in and get sandwiches, chips, and cookies and soup, cereal, whatever it may be. This is the area, like I said, if it's not breakfast, lunch, or dinner time, you just come in, get sandwiches and stuff. This area here is
Warrior Signal.
if there's any VIP meetings or whatever it may be, or lunch or breakfast or dinner, they come in here and close the doors here, so it's, they can have the meetings and stuff in here.
Okay. And then this here through here is the main door, right?
Yes, that is the main area. We may be able to stand here at the door and
Okay.
get a little bit.
And I usually eat right straight ahead here. You find a seat. Get to watch TV. They have those screens up in the drinks. Drinks over there. The food line is just straight ahead there. Now, once the replacement unit is in and you're home, all the Mountain Warrior things come down, or?
More than likely, yes.
What about the flags? I noticed there's a lot of defects. They have a lot of flags.
All the state flags. You got a flag from all the places.
Some more flags back here. Because this place around breakfast, lunch, and supper is packed.
Yes, it
Very
is.
busy, and you got to eat pretty quick because there's somebody waiting to get a seat.
Yeah, as you can see, they got the,
we
now
can
that the rib's going on, our replacement's coming in, you get a time limit, 10 to 15 minutes. The does get very crowded.
The food's good, but you gotta eat fast.
Yeah.
Okay, appreciate it, Sgt Masterson. Reporting from here in Afghanistan, I am Bob Calvert, your host at TalkingWithHeroes.com. Let's get this first. It's the Fenty MWR Recreation Center.
Yeah, these guys, they're open 23 hours a day. They close it down for an hour just to clean up and stuff.
I've been getting up here at, let me get you back on the camera here. I've been getting up here at 3 o'clock in the morning so I can call back and talk to my daughter and other people back home. Because
Yeah.
the time shift, it's like 11 hours.
Yes.
Actually, it's 11 and a half hours.
Right.
That was really
Yeah,
interesting.
it's kind of weird. This is like one of 2 or 3 countries that is a half an hour off
Yeah.
from everyone. So.
Yeah, I've woken people up a few times. My daughter's probably going to be watching this one of these days, and I've woke them up a couple of times, and I apologize. But so, okay, well, let's go ahead and go in.
All right.
Going inside the Fenty MWR Recreation Center. Okay, and it's not probably too packed yet, but sometimes it's really packed. Okay, describe first. Pool tables. Can you get some of this? What's this here? These are
These
achievement
are
awards.
just competitions they have holding here, the MWR and stuff.
Yeah, weightlifting is obviously a big thing. And we can see the rules here. It's pretty much similar to the other MWR we're in. Got some popcorn here.
Banners.
Oh yeah,
Back
this
home
is,
somewhere.
shows people back home when you're saying things like this. It does mean a lot to people. Behind here, see if I can zoom in. Of course, they've got TVs for when they. This is the games, right? Over here.
Yeah, that's PlayStation 3.
There's the USO tables. This is a combined MWR USO facility, right? Okay. Make sure I get that here. Turn around here. Get the USO correct here. There we go. And get a better shot here. The flag.
That's another USO sign
Okay. So these are all people that have made messages here to the troops back home.
Hi, how are you?
Hope you don't mind if I accidentally get you in.
No, that's fine. What are you doing though? Are you a reporter? Or?
I have a talk show back home.
Oh.
It's called TalkingWithHeroes.com.
Oh, okay.
I'm different. I cover the progress. I do no politics.
Okay.
I've been to
Good.
Iraq 3 times. What's your name?
Paul.
Paul? Okay. So say hi back home? Give a shout
Yeah,
out?
hi. I'd like to say hi to all my friends back home. Yeah.
Okay.
And my daughters, my son, Allison, Alexandria, Carrie Ann, Paige, and my son Luke.
Okay. I'll
God
give you my
bless you.
card here in a minute before we walk out the door. Actually, I'll just kind of hand it to you here. About a month, you can check online, and you'll see yourself.
Oh,
And you can tell them, too.
outstanding. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your
sir.
service.
Yep. You're welcome.
These USO signs where all the messages mean a lot. You see
Yes,
these?
sir. Huh? Yep. I did. Yes, they are nice. Yeah.
And of course, we got DVDs back here. And there's the clocks I have to keep reminding myself when I come in. All the different time zones.
Oh, why don't you do? Okay, I'm sorry.
I think ever since I woke my daughter up the first time, I'm more careful about checking. So basically, they fill out a form here,
Hello.
which I do a lot. I won't get John. Is that okay?
It's okay, no problem.
and then these gentlemen sit here and they tell you when you're up. And there's the little cubes you get.
I think so.
Phone, computer. Each one has a number on it. Can we just shoot back in there real quick?
Sure.
Okay. And when you're called for a computer or phone, you go back here, you find the number you've been given. Go back here. There's a little phone booth, folks, so you have a loved one here or deployed overseas. This is probably similar to what they're doing when they call you. Sitting in one of these booths. I don't know if there's a computer station open or not, maybe not. These are the computer stations. They have privacy while they're on the computer. Oh, you know, I've never been in there. I wondered about that. Let's go back to the movie room, folks, and see if anybody's in there.
They show movies all day long, and if no one's really around, you can pick a movie out and have it shown in there.
Yeah, they have a lot of movies, that's for sure. What's all that?
Oh, these are actually
MMA Fight League or
some famous people who came over.
Oh, the unit. They were over here? Cool. One of my favorite shows.
Yeah, we were here.
NFL stars.
Those guys.
Yeah, WWE comes over there every year. They do a really good job, the wrestlers.
Yeah, I escorted these guys around to different
The NFL
props.
stars?
Yeah, to different props and stuff. They were really cool. They were really great guys.
Cool. Okay, we're opening the
In the movie room. Probably going to be very dark in here.
Oh, yeah.
We won't disturb them.
I don't want to use his name unless it's really necessary.
How's your drink, Tom?
Fine.
Hey, come on over here with me. I want to show you something really beautiful. You do appreciate beauty, don't you? $600,000 on 4 hooks. I'll bet Russian Czar never paid that kind of dough for a single horse.
It's getting quiet because we're watching a movie. Great. Well, this has been a great tour, Sgt Masterson. Let's go ahead and go outside here real quick. Do we have more to see? Or? Okay, hang on. We're going to go outside here now. Okay. Why don't you talk about what's down there? You said something about 8 Mile.
Yeah, they call it 8 Mile because this is pretty much the really old living quarters area. And if you remember the movie that Eminem was in, called 8 Mile, you know, it's kind of like the projects or the ghetto part of the base down this way. But just they're not that really bad. It's just that they look old. Is basically all it is. But yeah, this goes on for like a half mile down this way with all the living quarters. These are old tents that were actually sprayed with insulation, and it hardens up and it keeps it cooler or warmer in there. So,
Okay.
and until we get more of the hard brick and mortar buildings like you've seen the 2-story ones up here, people will continue to live in these types until they get them finished.
Thank you very much, Sgt Masterson.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate you taking your time. I know you have a busy day here.
All right.
Once again, folks, we've been on a tour with Sgt Masterson at FOB, it's Forward Operating Base, Fenty. And we'll be back with more from here in Afghanistan. I am Bob Calvert, your host with TalkingWithHeroes.com. And I never want to get off one of our program or one of our segments without the phrase coming out again, watch and share. You've now watched the program. Please share it with as many people as you can and keep doing that. The goal is a minimum of 1 million people watching these videos so people across America and around the world really can find out a whole other side of the story from here in Afghanistan. Thank you very much. We'll be back with more on Talking with Heroes.